Invite you to check out our website, thisweekinamerica.us. Our guest back with us on the show, Sue Perry, Deputy Editor of Shop Smart Magazine from the publishers of Consumer Reports. Excellent information. It's now publishing 10 times a year, available all across the country, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Borders, Kroger, Safeway, Publix. You can subscribe online, shopsmartmag.org. Sue is back, and we're going to be talking about looks that can kill, a feature article in a recent Shop Smart. Sue, welcome back, and tell us about some of the fashion looks that actually can be bad to your health.
Yeah, there's things like fashion trends, things that are very trendy, and I have to say I fall into the trap myself. I carry a huge, humongous handbag, and I like to wear high heels, and, I like, skinny jeans and all of that. But some of these things actually can hurt your health. And, for instance, the skinny jeans and these body shapers that are very popular now, anything snug, really snug fitting like that can actually damage your pelvic nerves, cause painful burning, tingling sensations in the thigh, bladder infections they've been linked to. Vaginal and yeast infections, contact dermatitis, and even blood clots in the legs. So, yes, it's trendy, it looks cool, it looks great, but if you love the look, go for slim-fitting jeans that are a size or two larger. Then, don't try to slink into something that is so skin tight that you're actually going to be doing yourself some real physical harm.
Well, you mentioned footwear, and that's another problem because to be stylish sometimes you're not getting proper support, or in the case of high heels, you really are creating some problems.
Well, yeah, right now you see all over in the magazines, I don't even know who wears these things, but I do see women tottering around on 4-inch heels, and I really wonder how they can do it. And it's not a good idea, to do that because it can create bunions, hammer toes, pinched nerves, heel pain, calluses, ingrown toenails, you name it. And also long-time high heel wearers can suffer from a shortening of the muscles and the tendons in the back of the calf, making it impossible to ever wear flats again. So if you're totally addicted to high heels, try to choose something that's 2 inches, which is a little bit lower, something that's got a little bit wider heel, or wedge styles are also good because they distribute the weight better. And remember to alternate heels with flats so you don't get that tightening of those muscles. Now, on the flip side, everybody we're far away from summer right now, but can't wait till it all comes again, the nice weather. And what do? We pull out our flip-flops. Everybody wears flip-flops. And the biggest problem with them is that they lack support and stability. So again, they are often linked to heel pain, which is not very good when you're calloused and
right.
Cracked heels. And so again, if you're going to wear flip-flops, alternate them with shoes that are more closed in and give you more structure. Don't wear them every single day. And if you absolutely love them and have to wear them every day, then spring for some that are a little bit more expensive, that have the shock-absorbing soles, the arch supports, and the padded toe separator, because they're going to be better for your feet.
You're listening to Sue Perry from Shop Smart Mag. She is the Deputy Editor. ShopSmartMag.org is the website. It's This Week in America on the Blue Funk Broadcasting Radio Network. Our website is thisweekinamerica.us, and you can log on to that and link on to Sue's website, get all the information. Another thing that's become sort of commonplace, and there are a lot of health risks involved with this, are the fake nails.
Oh, the fake nails. Yeah, you know what? They look nice. I know a lot of people do it, and it saves you time and from doing your own nails. But that is really a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. Infections under and around the fake nail can be really severe and painful, difficult to treat. A couple of things you can do. You can, if you're totally addicted to them, you absolutely have to have your fake nails. Buy a pack of disposable manicure instruments. Bring them to the salon where you get your nails done. Or, bring in your own tools. That could help. And we say the best solution for this is just use your own nails. Go natural. And you can keep them up. You can get manicures, keep them filed and buffed, and avoid the fake nails.
We see this all the time, the big earrings, and it's like,
yeah.
What's that doing? I guess you balance because you got one on each side, but your head. But you got some problems with big, fashionable earrings as well.
You do. First of all, anything really heavy can actually stretch your earlobe, and you can create a hole, like a real tear, and damage the look of your ear.
That hurts to describe it.
Yeah, you split. You actually split it. The other thing that can happen is if you've got little children around and they grab like a big earring, it doesn't even necessarily have to be that heavy. That can do it, or the telephone. So there are a lot of things that, dangling earrings and really big jewelry around your ears can be, not, for all the time, can be dangerous. So once in a while going out, it's a fun look, but it's a trend that can be a little risky, so you want to be aware.
Well, men can be fashion victims too, and you've got one there, and you see this so often with shirt collar size. I was a 15 and a half in high school. I'm probably 15 and a half neck now, and you're actually a 17. You're choking yourself.
You're choking yourself.
Wow.
And ties, ties that are just too tight, and as you say, the shirt collars that too tight, and that's been linked to glaucoma. So raising the pressure in the eye when your collar is too tight. So that is a really serious health risk. So you want to be careful, and you want to make sure that you measure your neck. You make sure that you tie your tie to be comfortable and not too tight around your neck. So that's something that men have to watch out. And also men have to watch out because especially like the teenagers and college kids, really tight jeans are popular for boys as well as for girls, so they can come into the same problems that girls do when wearing really tight clothes.
And guys, remember, you can't go wrong with a clip-on tie. Remember, Uncle Rick told you that. You heard it here on This Week in America. Sue Perry with us from Shop Smart Magazine, website shopsmartmag.org. You've been listening to This Week in America.